Recursion. In C, it is possible for the functions to call themselves. So there are some functions who call themselves. So in C, it is possible for function to call themselves. A function is called recursive. That means it is repetitive. A function is called recursive if a statement within the body of a function calls same function. So if a statement within the body of a function calls the same function, sometimes called circular definition. Recursion is thus, it is called as a circular definition also. Now let us see a simple example of recursion. A factorial of a number is the product of all integers between 1 and that number. So a factorial basically it is a mathematical concept or a mathematical sum in which it is basically product of all integers between 1 and that number. So 0 cannot be that multiplied, because anything multiplied with 0 will be 0. So factorial of a number is product of all integers between 1 and that number. For example, so this is an example of factorial. For example, a factorial is 4 into 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So star is written here because in C language multiplication is done by star. So 4 star 3 star 2 star 1. This can also be expressed as 4 factorial is equal to 4 into 3 factorial. When factorial stands for, this sign stands for factorial. However, before we try to write a recursive function for calculating the factorial, let us take a look at non-recursive function for calculating the factorial value of integer. So this is a non-recursive function. Main. So it is used in this is function which is used in every program. Now int a comma fact. So a and fact are integers. Printf /n enter any number. So we are telling user to enter any number. Scanf %d comma ampersand a. So we are telling to store that number as a, and ampersand a is used because store that number integer as a. Now fact is equal to factorial a. So factorial is a function which we will write later. So fact is equal to factorial a. Printf factorial value is equal to %d comma fact. Now bracket is closed. Now factorial function. So factorial int x. So factorial int x, int f is equal to 1 comma I. Now for I is equal to x, I is more than or equal to 1, I minus minus, f is equal to f star I, then return. So this is a function of factorial in which for I is equal to x, I is more than or equal to 1, and I minus minus, f star I. So this is function for factorial. That means function of factorial is completed here. And here is the output. Enter any number 3 and factorial value is equal to 6.